Okay, this is a short help video for Tex. I just got through watching her new video she just put up, and she's considering things about her horde base and how she's going to do it. She's living in a prison, which is a good thing, but it's just a big area that you got to take care of. And zombies usually will always seek out the least troublesome area to get to you. In other words, the weakest spot when they find it, and then they'll beat on it and they'll stay on it till they get it. But a couple of things. First off is that if you make this thing called a rain catcher, it only takes some wood and a little bit of iron, and just take and find you a spot. Get about a 4x4 area here. You can line this if you wanted to make it neat with some wood frames. Won't make any difference. This ain't 4x4. I didn't do this even in any way, form, or fashion. But anyway, go 2 down where you're going to put your rain catcher. Nope. Where's the other one? Alright, so we're going to give that a few minutes, and that will fill up with water. Then, as far as whether or not you got water in your bucket, I haven't used a bucket in like eternity. Come on, water. I might have to run back to the base. No, we'll wait. Okay, and then as far as the horde, if you're going to do melee, or melee, however you want to pronounce it, there's a couple of things. Geez, let me drink some water here. And you found some orange marmalade today. If you make yourself some bread, which is easy, you probably found yeast and flour. All you need is a clay bowl with water, good water, and mix it together. You get your dough, and then put it in a campfire, and you put marmalade toast, and that gives you 30 food, 10 health, 10 maximum stamina bonuses, and current wellness too. So that is the best thing to do with that, instead of just eating the jar of it. Put it on toast. Alright, so anyway, figure out a point where you want the zombies to start coming in, where you want to bring them to. Okay, say here's your... Am I not on full blocks? It's just sinking into the ground. Weird. Alright, so say this is your wall, or the area that you want the zombies to come to, and or your wall on your base. Take and go out as far as you want. I'd like to know why they're seeking so far under the ground. Okay, so that would be like your start. You will probably be doing this on pavement, so it's going to be different. Whoops, pick you up. It will make more sense. Alright. Probably 3 high would be sufficient. You want to be able to walk in it, but you don't want it too high. G9 is the one that uses this quite often in most all of his circumstances. Now, considering that this will probably be, let's do it just because it makes sense. All right, we're gonna go this way. It's not working right. And for a thrown together close video, this will work. Whatever. All right. So now we pretend that it's asphalt that you're going to be setting it down on. I could have probably done this out in the street somewhere and it'd been easier, but I wanted to take it out away from the base. Didn't want interference. Okay, so this is going to be yeah. I thought my parkour was better than that. Oh, I need to put some points into parkour. All right. So this is what you have. There we go. Okay, so zombies enter in, say this way. You have your main base back behind you. Give them just a little bit of room. And I thought I didn't bring them. Gee, crap. Okay, so make you some hatches. You can do it as often or as many as you want. You could do 2 of them, one after the other. Upgrade them if you can. Just have some iron hatches made in your yeah, have some iron hatches. If you have an iron hatch on you, it will upgrade automatically. Okay, so now see, this is where, now what you're going to also need is a pole. That one. And rotation. Like that. Now what that does is keep them from climbing over this. Now they'll glitch through it, but it keeps them from climbing this. And here you can, I don't have anything, well, my knife. Beat on them, stick them, poke them in the eye, you know, whatever. Try to keep up on the hatch as it's getting beat on. If you got throwables, back up, throw some. If this hatch starts failing, throw up your next hatch. And work it just work it all the way down. You want to make sure that you have one of these bars above each of the hatches. And you can just keep doing this. They keep failing, and you'd be surprised. Probably your first night, 3 hatches, and you will be able to hold them. Whether you're poking them, killing them, shooting them, whatever. Alright, so that's my only suggestion. I can't get out. Should have done this on the ground. That's what Glock uses. Now, of course, this needs to be, all you'll have is cobblestone, but that would be pretty good. And they have their access to you. The easiest is the hatch, and they will come in and you just work with them as you need to. Okay. Here, our water. See our water? Alright, now we're going to take, I know that you made clay buckets, so we're going to use it first. In your inventory, it says bucket. So we're going to right click. You'll see how it looked like it took out water. And just to be sure, we're going to walk over to where mother hole was. We're going to right click. And we pour it. Yeah, so it fills up. Let me see if it makes a difference on the... I don't think I got any that time. There we go. Now, if you hold your cursor over it, says bucket of water. So if you've got water in it, it will say bucket. But it's right click is what you're using to pick it up, and right click you use to put it down. And the rain catcher will cause the water to fill back up eventually when you're taking out bucketfuls. There's a little like trick they use. Okay. You can pick up and pour and pick up and pour. And but it's right click is what the action is. Alright, hopefully that will give you some kind of idea how to help. I know this looks sort of weird, but like I said, it'll make more sense. It's just you want a pathway that they want to come into you, and you use the hatches like this, and you fight them that way. That's the only thing I can think of, and this protects you from the birds, and the cops are still going to puke on you when they see you out there. That's why with my base, the cops don't see you till they get right up on you, and so that's why I think it works so good. But this is what I recommend for what you're dealing with. You bid on a lot, so it's a big base. And I like me, I always keep my fighting a long ways away from where relatively long ways away. I'm working on building my horde base in this, and I hadn't had a horde base in this game because I was playing the game to learn the functionalities, and usually I don't have to worry about talking with people and doing things. But it's almost identical to the other one. My where I live, my horde base is down there, same design as I always use. My garden, and yeah, I have rain catchers about every. Well, here I have a couple blocks and put another rain catcher in, but it fills this up, and all your plants have water. So my garden looking pretty good. And then these are easy to make too. Collecting apples, and this is called an animal snare. This is called a chicken coop. Real easy to make, and place them down, and that'll give you some meat. This you get animal fat. Usually sometimes you get meat out of there, and here you get eggs. So that real easy to do early game. Doesn't take a lot of materials. Just animal snare. You make it on you. Don't need a special bench or nothing, and it gives you some extras to do and to work with. Alright, I hope that helped you a little bit. I'm going to be rooting for you tomorrow night with your horde, and we'll see how it comes out. And everybody that sees this, this is going up on my regular channel, but go check out Tex, Lougator Bait, and fellow Texan, and she's somewhat new. She's a newbie, but she's coming along really good. I'm proud of her. And we'll see you in our regular videos coming up tomorrow.